Sound like you have COVID.
Really, my trombone does.
Can I have your lunch date with Amy before?
I already canceled it. I happen to know Rachel's free then. You can start today.
matter if you sat. No, you won't keel over.
Oh, good. So that's how you happened yesterday, right?
Right, yeah, so,
It's been done.
yeah, do something better. Burst into flames.
If he has COVID, he's going to struggle on that ladder.
Is that
If he has COVID, he's going to have to go on the ladder. Can't do it. Hardest.
If we do this on the slower side, then see, it might work out a little less.
okay,
It kind of works either way.
we'll pay attention.
I know what I'm doing.
Good morning. What you are seeing are our faculty and staff bidding the students a fond farewell.
Good morning, everyone, and please be seated. On behalf of Stevenson University, I am delighted to welcome you to today's commencement exercises. My name is Susan Gorman. I serve as Stevenson's Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Today, I have the added pleasure of serving as your Master of Ceremonies. The joy of this special day illuminates our entire community, and I encourage you to carry the memory of it in your hearts forever. Graduates, please know that you are and always will be a member of the Stevenson family. We are all incredibly proud of you and hope you'll stay connected with Stevenson as you take the next steps in your life journey. And now it is my great pleasure to welcome to the podium the chair of Stevenson's Board of Trustees, Mr. Scott Pugach.
Greetings. Stevenson University is governed by its Board of Trustees. And graduates, it gives me great pleasure to convey the board's sincere congratulations. You are the reason we're here this morning. You worked hard to earn your degree, and it is well worth celebrating your accomplishment. Today marks a great achievement in your life. Yes, you made it. And I'm sure you feel so much smarter today on your graduation day that you did even yesterday. The university's mission, blending liberal arts with career exploration and planning, aims to not simply prepare you for your career, but also to help prepare you for anything you may encounter in your lifetime endeavors and wherever your next opportunity takes you. Notwithstanding all the interruptions and frustrations over the past 2 years, you are well prepared to meet the opportunities and challenges ahead. You persisted through the pandemic with determination, creativity, and intelligence. You have become accomplished individuals. Be confident, be curious, be aware, exchange ideas, debate, think openly and creatively, and be optimistic. There is great news for the class of 2022. As I'm sure you know, you are the most in-demand class to enter the job market in quite a long time. Despite the many late-night hours of studying, that frantic worry about completing an assignment on time, and drinking way too much coffee, or Red Bull, or whatever, we are hopeful that you've also enjoyed the experiences of higher education, the exchange of ideas, and especially that wonderful feeling of excitement when a concept ultimately becomes crystal clear. But remember, even with all the knowledge you have gained, you're still allowed to say, "I don't know," which might be an appropriate response for some of our younger graduates when their parents ask them this evening, "When are you moving out?" For learning, for living the Stevenson way, make us proud of all you do. We have no doubt that you will. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, our warmest congratulations. Wishing you all great success. Enjoy your special day, and please don't be strangers to Stevenson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pugach. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you the other members of the stage party. I'll ask each person to stand as their name is called, and audience, I ask that you please hold your applause until everyone on stage has been introduced. Representing the President's Cabinet, Melanie Edmondson, Vice President, Administration and Finance and Chief Financial Officer. Antoinette Marbray, Vice President, Legal Affairs, State and Federal Relations and Strategic Planning. Tiffany Sanchez, Vice President, Student Affairs. Chris Vaughn, Vice President, University Advancement. Representing the faculty are Dr. Michelle Ivey, Chair of Faculty Council and Professor of Chemistry, and Dr. Gary Popoli, Adjunct Professor of Psychology and the recipients of the Excellence in Teaching Award. Representing the deans and academic administrators are Dr. Christine Moran, Dean, School of Education, Dr. Cheryl Wilson, Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Rhonda Stokes, University Registrar. If you will, a round of applause for almost the entire stage party. And then there was one. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Stevenson University's president, Dr. Elliot Hirschman.
Good morning. It is my great pleasure to join our entire community in congratulating our graduates. I also wish to acknowledge the support of the many family members, friends gathered here today who've helped make today possible. Congratulations also go to our dedicated and talented faculty and staff members who have taught and mentored our graduates. To our graduates, you are amazing. Faced with the extraordinary challenge, the extraordinary circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, you've shown resilience, you've innovated, you've persisted, and today you graduate. And for all of these reasons, we pay tribute to you. In academic tradition, graduation is also referred to as commencement. Thus, today is a beginning as well as an ending, and today you will join our proud alumni tradition. As you join our alumni, I wish for each and every one of you what I wish for my own adult children and grandchild. I hope that you will continue to learn and to grow, that you will laugh and love and be kind to each other, that you'll embrace a noble purpose, and that ultimately you will become the person that you hope to be. Of course, there will be challenges. The pandemic has certainly taught us that. I can, however, assure you that no matter the twists and turns, you're ready. You've shown you have the capacity to learn, to grow, to be kind to others, and to meet challenges that were inconceivable even a few years ago. So as your life and career develop, we hope you'll return often to your university, to your roots. We will most assuredly welcome you back. You graduate today with our affection and our very deep respect. We're honored to have shared a part of your life and really grateful for the part that you've played in the life of this great university. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, President Hirschman. It is now my pleasure to announce the students who are being recognized with university awards. First, let me direct your attention to the printed program where you'll find a brief description of each award. And graduates, listen up. If I call your name, please stand up and walk to the front as I am talking. So you're going to be walking over here. I will be talking, you'll be walking, you'll come stand right next to me, and then I will finish reading the narrative and you'll join the dean at center stage to receive your award and have your photo taken. Today there are 2 recipients of the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award, and they will be announced in alphabetical order by name. From the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, our first recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Will Samira Danielle Knock please join me on stage? Samira is a leader and an agent for positive change at Stevenson. She worked as a student assistant in the psychology department and served as the president of the psychology club. In these roles, she helped the psychology department to design and run an orientation program for transfer students. She organized and ran a local international Brain Bee neuropsychology competition for high school students. And in collaboration with other student leaders, she organized a student panel discussing the effects of racism on students' lives and brought in a panel of Black clinical psychologists to discuss the impact of racism on mental health. Samira leads through action and example, motivating others to join her in making positive contributions to the people and world around them. In recognition of her outstanding leadership in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, we are pleased to bestow upon Samira Danielle Knock the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award. From the School of Education, our next recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. Will Dominique Amira Trench Muhammad please join me on stage? Dominique served as president and chair of the Community Service Committee for the Psi Omicron chapter of Kappa Delta Pi and International Honor Society in Education, and vice president and treasurer of Teachers of Tomorrow. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, Dominique spearheaded outreach programs such as the Turkey Can donation drive and book donations for schools to enrich their library programs. She has maintained a 4.0 GPA and is the recipient of the Teaching Fellows for Maryland Scholarship and the 2021 J. Hostetler Scholarship. Dominique is a model of excellence, hard work, and dedication, a catalyst of positive energy and insight, and a motivator who embodies the principles of the profession. In recognition of her outstanding leadership in the School of Education, we are pleased to bestow upon Dominique Amira Trench Muhammad the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award. Today's recipient of the Dorothy Stang Award has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in middle school education. Will Grace Marissa Holland please join me on stage? Grace's record of community service is extensive. Starting in her freshman year, she organized a backpack drive and gathered donations of 70 backpacks full of supplies for refugees in Baltimore City. In her sophomore year, she helped the Mustangs for Freedom raise awareness and money to help combat human trafficking. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Grace organized a supply drive for approximately 100 students, giving selflessly of her time and resources. Grace worked with the Student Support Network and the Community Crisis Center to distribute emergency food supplies to an Owings Mills school. She's worked on numerous food drives and collections while volunteering her time with children's church ministries and youth. Grace has committed herself to meeting the highest expectations of the School of Education and was recognized as a 2022 Maryland Teacher of Promise. In recognition of all that she has contributed to the Stevenson community and beyond, we are pleased to bestow upon Grace Marissa Holland the Dorothy Stang Award. Today's recipient of the President's Award for Scholarship and Creativity has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. Will Grace Chaffee please join me on stage? Grace is an exceptional student and teacher candidate. She has the distinction of being both a University Honors Scholar and a Service Scholar, while concurrently pursuing a commission in the U.S. Army as a cadet in the ROTC program at Johns Hopkins University. During her time here, Grace has volunteered at Art with a Heart, the Baltimore Humane Society, and the Stevenson Food Pantry. She is active in the School of Education and Stevenson University community as a student athlete and a member of numerous clubs and honor societies. Grace's exceptional creativity was evidenced by her completion of 2 interdisciplinary honors projects. In recognition of her exceptional achievements, we are pleased to bestow upon Grace Chaffee the President's Award for Scholarly and Creative Achievement. The Stevenson University PIN is the highest award the university bestows upon a graduating student. And today's recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Will Kaylin Elise Gloyd please join me on stage? Kaylin consistently performs at the highest level and has truly enhanced the Stevenson community through her energy, enthusiasm, community spirit, and advocacy for others. Kaylin was a principal investigator for a research study exploring moral injury and she presented this work at the Southeastern Psychological Association's Spring 2022 meeting. Her academic success has earned her admission to the University of Edinburgh for graduate school. However, Kaylin's skills extend well beyond her stellar academic record. As a leadership scholar, Kaylin served as the Vice President for the Student Government Association, has served as a course assistant and academic link peer tutor, and has represented Stevenson University at MICUA's annual Independent Higher Education Day for the past 3 years. She's also been an advocate for social issues such as increasing awareness around sexual assault, and she served as a student member of the campus-wide Coordinated Community Response Team. In recognition of her academic excellence and selfless leadership in service to the university and greater community, we are pleased to bestow upon Kaylin Elise Gloyd the Stevenson University pin. And now a final word of congratulations and round of applause for all of our student awardees. While we are here today to recognize and honor our graduates, it is appropriate to take this opportunity to honor a member of our English faculty who is retiring from full-time service. At Stevenson, the lifetime title of Professor Emeritus is a distinctive honor conferred upon a retired faculty member who has demonstrated a distinguished professional career and made significant contributions to the university. I invite Dr. Gerald Van Aken, Professor of English, to please come forward to center stage. Dr. Van Aken, your distinguished record of outstanding teaching and scholarship and your exceptional service to the Stevenson University community for over 30 years are widely recognized and appreciated by all of us here today. Thank you for your contributions. And though she is not able to be with us today, please know that Dr. Nanette Tamer, Professor of English, and also with over 30 years of service to the Stevenson community, was honored with the appointment of Professor Emerita.
Today we honor two very special alumni. It is my pleasure to recognize Julie Samazik from the class of 1968 as this year's recipient of the Loyal Alumni Award. Julie, please join me. Julie earned her associate degree in early childhood education and later attended Towson University, where she earned her bachelor's and master's degree in early childhood education. She worked in the Baltimore County Public School System for 32 years before serving as assistant superintendent of Southern York County School District in Pennsylvania. Now retired, she is an active member of the President's Advisory Council at Stevenson and a member of the 1947 Club for Consecutive Giving. Julie's support and commitment to our university is unwavering. Once again, it is my great honor to recognize this year's recipient of Stevenson's Loyal Alumni Award, Julie Samazik. It is also my pleasure to recognize Alfonso Mayo from the class of 2014 as this year's recipient of the Young Alumni Award. Please join me. Mayo, as he is affectionately known, earned his degree in human services. Following graduation, Mayo founded the Baltimore-based nonprofit Mentoring Mentors, which works to enhance academic achievement, inspire confidence, and expose youth to positive mentoring. Since its founding, Mentoring Mentors has served nearly 200 students. Mayo continued his studies at Johns Hopkins University and has participated in several esteemed leadership development programs, including a fellowship with the Open Society Institute and Greater Baltimore County's leadership. Mayo has maintained a strong connection to his alma mater. He serves on the advisory board for Stevenson's Counseling and Human Services Department and regularly hosts our current students in internships and practicum placements. Once again, it is my great honor to recognize this year's recipient of Stevenson's Young Alumni Award, Alfonso Mayo.
Stevenson's faculty are the bedrock of each student's academic experience. Please join me in welcoming today's faculty speaker, Dr. Gary Popoli, Adjunct Professor of Psychology and recipient of the Excellence in Teaching Award.
I'm the one that uses a little bit of humor all the time, so my class asked me if I would tell you the latest cat joke. I'm just kidding. I wanted to talk to you briefly about a common denominator for success, self-discipline. In child development, when we talk about discipline, we're not talking about spanking or slapping or screaming. If that were the case, then self-discipline would be beating up yourself. Discipline is the structure that helps the child fit into the real world happily and effectively. Effective and positive discipline is about teaching and guiding children, not just forcing them to obey. And this becomes the foundation for self-discipline when we reach adulthood. According to Dr. Cargie Scott, who's an educational consultant, there are 3 types of self-discipline that I just want to mention to you. The first one is active discipline, which means you do what you need to do in the moment. You take time to study for a test, you eat healthy, you get 8 hours of sleep, and you exercise regularly. Reactive discipline is controlling your thoughts or behaviors when dealing with unforeseen circumstances. You open a package from Amazon after a 2-week wait, only to find that they sent you the wrong size. Or realizing once you have boarded your plane for a well-deserved vacation, you left your phone in the car. What a catastrophe. Proactive discipline is doing things in advance in an effort to better control a situation such as bringing an umbrella on a rainy day, creating a to-do list, or preparing answers for a job interview you're likely to have. Admittedly, it's hard to commit to self-discipline every day, and even though you are unable to control the things that will happen, you can control the way you react to them. As you prepare for the future, whether it is graduate school or a career, all of you have the opportunity to practice the techniques that will enable you to exercise self-discipline and be successful at whatever direction it is that you choose. As Mark Twain said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed in the things that you didn't do than the things that you did do. And wouldn't something be amiss if I didn't leave you with a little quote from my dear old friend Sigmund Freud? Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strengths. Good luck to all of you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, and it is now my privilege to introduce our class of 2022 student commencement speaker, Naya Maxine Medley. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Naya.
Good morning. Hello, and thank you for attending the 2022 commencement ceremony for this year's graduating class from Stevenson University. I would like to give a warm welcome and thank you to Provost Gorman, President Hirschman, and all of our distinguished guests and graduates for attending today's ceremony. It is indeed a great day to be a Mustang. My name is Naya Medley, and before I continue, I would like to share an original poem that I wrote for you titled Fly, Little Bird, Fly. Fly, little bird, fly. That's what they say when you're riding this high. What does that mean when the sky is so big? And what does that mean when this whole thing seems rigged? Here you are, the world at your feet, but what do you do with it as you feel like you're free-falling towards the street? What's your passion? Who do you know? What do you want to do? All these questions may have you seeing blue. Not blue as in sadness, but the expanse of the sky. You know, the one that's all around us and encompasses you and I. Follow the path as the birds before, or mark uncharted territory and learn a different way to soar. As you make your way to another fork in the road, just know that you have been equipped to carry the load. I wanted to share a random but important fact with you all. Did you know that hours before a storm, birds are able to detect the slightest environmental changes to protect themselves and their young? From shifts in temperature, wind speeds, and even drops in barometric pressures, birds are able to find shelter before an intense storm even attempts to part the sky. Unfortunately, we are not birds, and it is apparent. In March of 2020, a year we can never forget, you and I were snatched from the places that were our homes away from home. The places that held our friends, our freedom, and even our new identities were taken away because of a storm we could not foresee or even control. From virtual learning, moving beyond the curve in the midst of a global pandemic, even a moment of social justice reform, we have faced the odds from every single angle. However, before you remember that hard time and begin to feel sorry for yourselves or even each other, I want to remind you that in the midst of it all, you have not only beat the odds, but persisted nonetheless. And for that, I want to say congratulations. Class of 2022, we have officially made it through the storm. We have made it to the edge of the ledge, and it is time to begin our ascent. So I leave you by saying this: Godspeed, Mustangs, with your mane in the wind and like a dove floating through dark storm clouds, wherever you go and whatever you do, just know you can succeed because you have fought through it all and endured nonetheless. Congratulations again, class of 2022. And to quote Legally Blonde's Elle Woods, we did it!
We did it indeed. Thank you, Naya. So you've probably all studied the commencement program by now and know what's coming next. It's the most exciting part of the whole ceremony for all of us. It is exciting, I know, but first, a few words about what we're going to do here. So seated here in the front are our graduates in their caps and gowns. And the first thing that's going to happen is that each candidate is introduced to the president as they're called forward one by one. So degree candidates, when the marshals give you the signal, you'll approach the stage, you get up front, you swipe your grad pass. One by one, you walk across the stage to the middle, receive your diploma cover, and then keep going. Once every candidate has been introduced or walked across the stage, I present the whole class to the president, and then he will ask all of you to stand and receive the conferral of the degree. I'm pausing here for dramatic effect so that you pay attention to this part, because the degrees are not conferred until the president speaks. So I do ask that you please wait and hold your applause until he is finished with the conferrals. Mr. President, we will now introduce to you the candidates for the bachelor's degrees. I invite each dean in turn to stand and come forward to welcome the candidates from your school to the stage.
Hello, my name is Dr. Christine Moran, and I am the Dean of the School of Education, and I am pleased to welcome the degree candidates from the School of Education to the stage.
Amaya Nicole Barboza. Gretchen Leanne Blackiston, summa cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Campbell, summa cum laude. Morgan Taylor Carcamo Tillery. Grace Chaffee, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Cummins, magna cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Davis, magna cum laude. Kayla Gillis Devlin, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Catherine Fields, cum laude. Darling Yahira Figueroa, magna cum laude. Rowan Lenore Gilbert, summa cum laude. Grace Marisa Holland, cum laude. Kaylin Marie Hopkins, cum laude. Megan E. Meyer. Andrew Lee Miller, magna cum laude. Kayla Rose Moran, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Murray. Shannon Elizabeth O'Connell, summa cum laude. Kelly Nicole Schaefer, cum laude. Paige Margaret Sullivan, magna cum laude. Shelby Elizabeth Taylor. Dominique Amira Trench Muhammad, magna cum laude. Victoria Renee Ward, magna cum laude.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Cheryl Wilson, Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and it's my distinct pleasure to invite the degree candidates in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences to the stage.
Asila Abdur Rahman, magna cum laude. Crystal Jasmine Adams. Lauren Maria Elizabeth Adams. Nathan Uchechukwu Lester Agubuzo, magna cum laude. Hannah Lee Bagley, cum laude. Janice Lachelle Bailey, summa cum laude. Shannon Jessica Baker, summa cum laude. Garston Banks, Jr. Amanda Mae Barber, cum laude. Nadia Renee Barrett, cum laude. Samantha Mae Basic, magna cum laude. Kayla Mikkel Beal. Angel Lee Bell. Emily Ann Bischoff, summa cum laude. Jenna Lee Blevins. Mackenzie Marie Brady, summa cum laude. Hunter William Bunting, cum laude. Allison Bailey Burke, summa cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Cameron. Taylor Page Carlson, magna cum laude. Heather Monet Carter Rimbach, cum laude. Brittany Loren Caudle. Amanda Jo Clements. Anne Brooke Clevenger, cum laude. Tracy Lee Clevenger. Madison Bryce Collins, cum laude. Piper Riley Connors, summa cum laude. Emily Rose Consiglio, summa cum laude. Kenise Corsi, magna cum laude. Ryan Daniel Cruz. Alicia Renee Dowdy. Jennifer Nicole Drecchio. Mara Elizabeth Duckworth, magna cum laude. Nia Aujane Dunn. Jack Bradley Dunn V. Malcolm X. Edelin Jr. Nico Reynard Edwards, magna cum laude. Haley Marie Epler, summa cum laude. Julia Christine Ertel. Taya Danielle Ferreira, cum laude. Heather Filorino. Lindsay Raylan Felton. Pamela Flores Ortiz, summa cum laude. Kirsten Michelle Foster. Ryan Christopher Frost, summa cum laude. Morgan Virginia Gabriel, magna cum laude. Simone Amara Gass, magna cum laude. Alyssa Nicole Gibson, magna cum laude. Kaylin Elise Gloyd, summa cum laude. Olivia Lee Gooch, cum laude. Hannah Michelle Grice, magna cum laude. Jillian Lee Haynes. Emmett Hollemeyer, magna cum laude. Lindsay Irene Hamill. Kayla Marie Hant, summa cum laude. Tyra Deneen Hargrove. Kiara Sharice Harris. Martin Colson Harris, Jr. Jessica Sofia Enriquez. Jocelyn Ann Nicole Hillmeyer. Anna Mackenzie Huff, summa cum laude. Madeline Marie Howard, magna cum laude. Hannah Nicole Huff, cum laude. Josephine Victoria Hunter, magna cum laude. Sebastian C. Irizarry, cum laude. Javon Albert James, magna cum laude. Maya J. Jenkins, cum laude. Brianna Jasmine Johnson. Jasmine Chanel Holman. Kelly Jane Johnson, summa cum laude. Don DeMarco Jones. Jada Imani Jones. Joelle Kimberly Jones. Kevin E. Joppy II. Madison Rose Yunjung Kaler, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Carnes. Abigail Brooke Klingenstein. Nana Kofi Kwamina Po. Megan Elizabeth Lang. Darren Littlejohn, magna cum laude. Hallie Litvak, magna cum laude. Angel Lachey Longus, summa cum laude. Jenna Marie Linot, magna cum laude. Shelby Nicole McInerney, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Makel. Muskan Malhotra, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Manning. Dion Mason, cum laude. Kiara Marissa McGee, magna cum laude. Caitlin Aretha McMillan. Naya Maxine Medley, magna cum laude. Andrew Edward Myers. Jordan Elizabeth Middleton. Dahlia Miles Fletchner. Roslani Montero. Claire Ann Moore. Caroline Grace Murphy. Kalani Isaiah Leslie Nash. Olivia Page Nitch, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Ashley Nelson. Terry Maria Newby. Sandy Wynn. Samira Danielle Knock, magna cum laude. Ryan Elisa Norris. Megan Cosmic Ovungal, magna cum laude. Kayla Nicole Palm, summa cum laude. Zoe Elizabeth Flieger. Nakaya Casey Pearson. Rebecca Esther Portillo. Natalie Marie Poulin. Marcus Elliott Paust. Rachel Kimberly Price. Ashlyn Nicole Raby. Taylor John Randolph. Alexandra Page Reed, magna cum laude.
Alexandra's diploma is presented by her father, SU staff member Rob Reed.
Mark Gregory Reichert, summa cum laude. Kaylee Anna Reschke, summa cum laude. Mackenzie S. Rieger, magna cum laude. Laura Evans Reesberg, summa cum laude. Nicholas Michael Ronaldo.
Christopher Antonio Roberts.
Maria Juliana Rowland.
Maria's diploma is presented by her mother, SU staff member Lori Rowland.
Angela Marie Sanders. Caitlin Elizabeth Schaefer. Ashley Nicole Schroeder, summa cum laude. Jason Scott Jr. Jack Fitzgerald Seals. Brennan Sedney, cum laude. Ronald Sergi, cum laude. Katrina L. Shaw, cum laude. Jody Dale Skaggs, Jr. Apriya Erica Ashley Smith, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Smith, magna cum laude. Jalen Charad Smith. Isaiah D. Sneed. Taya Nichelle Snowden. Tamara V. Stanley, summa cum laude. Sydney Jacqueline Stansberry, cum laude. Emma Nicole Stubblebine. Alexa Catherine Thomas, summa cum laude. Abigail Lee Towers. Tanika Danielle Trotman. Corey T. Tassarella. Jameek Turner. Victoria Rebecca Vanderlip, cum laude. Nicholas Stephen Wells. Shayla Renee West. Eric Scott Williams, magna cum laude. Rowan Alistair Wilson. Anna Marie Wolf. Emily Isabel Wolf, cum laude. Asia Marie Lachey Woodyard. DJ Younger. Luke Ivan Zagurski, magna cum laude.
This is the part where I, in quietude, present these candidates to the president. Then he talks, then we go crazy. President Hirschman, it is with great pride that I present to you the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. These candidates have completed all requirements for the bachelor's degree, and the faculty ask these degrees be conferred.
I invite all candidates for the bachelor's degree to please stand as you are able. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of our distinguished faculty, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. It is customary for graduates to move the tassels on your caps from the right to the left as a symbol of your achievement. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Graduates, I hope that you will please accept my congratulations as well. Know that your graduation is a real sunflower moment for the entire Stevenson community. And now, if everyone will please stand as Katrina Manabat, class of 2023, sings our alma mater.
Join together, sing the praise for spirit that endures. Pledge our honor, faithfully serving Stevenson, we are yours. From a vision strong and steadfast, glory and pride we bring, grateful for the light that guides us. Stevenson's name we sing. Congrats, guys!
The 2022 Stevenson University commencement exercises are now concluded. We ask that the audience please remain in your seats and in the gym until all of our graduates have filed out in their recessional march. And at that time, we hope you'll join your graduates upstairs in the quad for pictures and refreshments. Thanks and have a great day.